We're live as we discuss the European Super League, ladies and gentlemen. European Super League, it's on. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. European Super League. If you want to be a part of this conversation, send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter. The links of which are in the description already. So we guys can discuss about the mighty, the latest about the European Super League. The latest about the European Super League is here, and UEFA have completed their how should I say this? UEFA have completed their meeting, and we are definitely here to talk about it. So my only question is, who invited Spurs? I seriously don't know. I have no idea. Why did that happen? I don't know. But that happened. Okay, Pep, it did happen. So, okay. Hi, Kamal. Welcome to the live stream, bro. Let me just... what? Okay. Oh my God, there's something... Wait. Okay, yes. So... can we join in? Might as well add Crystal Palace and Leicester if you're inviting Spurs. Very well, Saurabh. Yeah, I'm sending you the link. Okay, the ones who are getting the link, you guys will be given a brief amount of time, and you guys have to speak about it, and we will try to bring more and more fans as much as we can into the live stream, and you guys can pour your hearts out as we speak. So, as things stand, we're going to talk about it like that, because here's the official word that is coming out from a lot of sources. So, as announced by the New York Times, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, president of Bayern Munich, takes the place of Andrea Agnelli on the UEFA Executive Committee. A huge announcement that contradicts the plans of the Super League, who wanted to have Bayern Munich in the Super League. So, no Bayern Munich, ladies and gentlemen. Also, here's the fact. UEFA chief Alexander Safrin says, I cannot stress more strongly how everyone is united against this disgraceful, self-serving proposals, fueled by greed above all else. We urge everyone to stand tall with us as we do everything in our power to ensure this never ends up in fruition. So I'll tell you what are they fighting for? So UEFA have actually has given threats with threats from UEFA of banning the European Super League players. So also Mark Ogden tweets out that after 2 years, football will be a distinct memory. Safrin is absolutely ripping Woodward and Agnelli to pieces in his press conference, accusing the ESL of spitting in football lovers' faces. Ed Woodward is also criticized from Manchester United, the same with Real Madrid's leadership. No mention of Chelsea so far in their meeting. And also Mesut Ozil. Arix, welcome to the live stream, bro.
Hola.
I can't hear you.
Hear me?
Yeah. Can you say something more? Yeah, I can hear you now. So Arix has joined us into the live stream, and so has Saurav. Arix and Saurav, welcome to the live stream. First of all,
thank you.
Jay says after 2 years football will be a distinct memory, and Kamal says भाई एक doubt है अगर European League खेलेगे तो क्या Kroenke Arteta को back करेगा, because we'll be getting $400 million+. I think so, yes, but सबसे मजे वाली बात यह है Kamal, if right now Arteta is complaining about the Super League, he will be sacked at the moment. So I don't know what will be his reaction. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's officially coming? Mesut Ozil hits out at European Super League. He's against it. And also Alexander Safrin, UEFA president, he's having a press conference. He says about Juventus chairman Andrea Agnelli, I have never seen a person lie so many times and as persistently as he did. I spoke with him on Saturday afternoon, and he said it is all lies. Greed allows all.
Actually, I have a question though.
Yeah, go for it.
Wait, so if they join Super League, the upcoming fixtures in Europa League, will it be reshuffled? If Arsenal join the Super League, will they be knocked out of the Europa League?
The ongoing one, right?
Yeah,
There is no update about it. So I think
and I
all
heard the
the
FA Cup it will be reshuffled as well.
well, this is like changing literally everything. They should have waited till the end of the season to do this. I don't know what Florentino Perez was on. What was he smoking? But that was something strong there. जय says कमाल क्रॉन्की एक पैसा भी नहीं देगा आर्टेटा को सब अपने पॉकेट में डालेगा सुपर लीग का मोटिव यही है कि क्रॉन्की नोट छापे सब के सब नोट छापे and they want to earn 5 times what they are doing it. So Ander Herrera is the first player that I know that has actually come up with a statement, and so has Daniel Podence. Daniel Podence says that the ball he came up with an Instagram post. The ball, the
I think
song that we
Ziyech posted something and then removed it. Hakim Ziyech, he
Hakim
posted
Ziyech.
something and then he removed it.
Well, I don't know. Mesut Ozil has come up with a post. He says, "Kids grow up dreaming to win the World Cup and the Champions League, not any Super League. The enjoyment of big games is that they only happen once or twice a year, not every week. Really hard to understand for all football fans out there." So, sort of,
Yes.
I know what will be your reaction, but still, if you want to go on rant mode, I am not stopping you. Go
Yes.
for it.
Thank you. Thank you. I have been waiting for this. The first thing that I want to say is that the people, all the fans, and everyone is talking about fair play. Now, let me check about what fair play is. Uh, in the 50s, we all know about the Munich disaster that happened with Manchester
Yes,
United. After
yes,
that, they went up. They went down to the seventh tier of the football league, as I remember. They fought
right,
their way up, and they had to literally mug their way on to the top with Alex Ferguson bringing in this change. So they deserve to be on the top. Then you look at Arsenal; they have been in the top tier league for over 90 years, I guess, from 1910. They have given the world the 4-4-2 formation by Herbert Chapman. We all know the history of Arsenal. Now let's rewind a bit and see the last 20 years what we have seen. The Champions League that we used to see, the AC Milan, the Ajax, the Porto team that won. Now, can a Porto win Champions League in today's time? What's happening? Let us let us see. You look at teams like Borussia Mönchengladbach. You look at teams like Cologne. They have all been performing so much. They all been trying to get into the top tier of the league. But what happened? RB comes in, and RB Leipzig, a team has been formed, and they are replaced. Their position has been replaced, and yet that's a fair play. And then Manchester City. I do remember Stuart Pearce was there, I guess, the manager when they were fighting relegation. They were almost relegated that season. They saved themselves by bits, and after that, the Sheikh Mansour took over, and what happened we know after that. And how can it be a fair play if UEFA cannot control the financial fair play? All these big teams, they fought so much to be on the top, and out of nowhere a big investment comes in and a team becomes a massive club. Is this fair play that we talk about in today's football? I have this big question to everyone, if each and every people commenting against ESL. Now let me ask another question. The big investment that the clubs are pushing on, someone said that Stan Kroenke just want to fill his pockets. He won't stump up the cash on the squad. You have to look at it in a way that Stan Kroenke was not the complete owner of Arsenal before 2018. He became the 100% owner of this club since 2018, and he is someone who doesn't spend without knowing if there is an absolute future. Edu, when he asked for it, he got his man. You see, if we can spend 72 million on Nicolas Pepe, and if we can spend like we have done on the player called Thomas Partey, he definitely backs. He definitely backs his Arsenal squad, but he will back on the basis of merits, quality, and stat. If you go to, I was seeing the Tipo Football's on video on the managers of Kroenke. I was pretty amazed how Kroenke actually manage Arsenal. Do you actually want an owner like Abramovich who will come and because one or two matches been lost by Arteta, he will sack him and bring in any other face and just keep stamping up cash? Where will be the philosophy be? Kroenke has been a great owner, and he has done everything very. what I can say, professional, in a very professional sense. So I believe rankers know that their investment should come up with profit, and that's why they have taken this step to go to the ESL. And I do agree with one thing, that what Arsenal did to UEFA is not greed. What UEFA did to Arsenal was absolute greed. For 16 consecutive years, we have qualified for the Champions League, but yet we suffer financially. Why? We are the eighth richest team in this world. We suffer financially. Why? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me? We as a fan, just ask to ourselves, we as a fan from 2007 6 onward, we saw players like Silvino, Van Bronckhorst, Vieira, Thierry Henry, Robin Van Persie, Alexander. So even if you look at players like uh, Leb, he was, I think, Belarusian player, Leb. He was not required by Barcelona, yet they bought Barcelona. And these kind of situations, when Manchester City became rich, the first team they raided was Arsenal. Polo Torre they took, and then our left back,
Nasri,
Clichy.
Nasri,
Yes, Clichy, Sania,
Sterling.
Adibar, each and every player was taken by them, raided us like havoc. And our team was completely destroyed by that. What kind of a fair play is that? And I just want to ask that to UEFA. And what Platini and what Sepp Blatter have been doing with the corruption stuff, can they explain that? And and they are talking about taking the greater moral part. I don't understand. Yes, I
I I I agree. I agree with all the things that you've said. But I'm okay. Okay. So I've actually sent you the link. Hypes BTW. Enter the live stream quickly. So here's my question. My question is pretty much simple. If UEFA is actually coming in, Alexander Safrin, you know what? You know what? Here, it's not about the fans ever. Okay. Talk Blue FC. Welcome to the live stream. Let me add you. Talk Blue FC.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can. Welcome to the
Yeah.
live stream. So, I am going to give you
Yeah.
a sufficient amount of time. You have
Yeah.
the right. And right now, go into
Yeah.
rant mode if you want to. Kill it,
Bro,
man. Stage
So
is yours.
basically, what I've been seeing is we've clearly seen Jose Mourinho got sacked here, and that clearly shows how much money Tottenham is getting because now the club can clearly pay off Jose Mourinho's wages, which clearly shows Tottenham has got enough money to sack Jose Mourinho. Okay, because beforehand they could never have sacked him. Never. They don't have the money to do so. And as we can see, Tottenham have just got this money, and we've seen now it's an absolute it's going to revolutionize the whole type of football. I've gone to Chelsea 4 years, for so many years of my life, and that's all going to waste. All the memories that I've had at Stamford Bridge against Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich back in 2012, that's all wasted, mate. It's all gone because we're going to play them every week, and it's going to lose the magical moments that we've had. And personally, for me, I think football it's going downhill, and I feel like it's absolutely over. And I'm fucking pissed, mate. I'm fucking pissed. Fucking hell, mate. It's just it's a nuisance, mate. I mean, mate, I'm not sure what to say. I mean, everything speaks for itself, mate. Fucking hell.
So this is the latest update from UEFA President Alexander Safrin about Ed Woodward. He says, if
Yeah.
I start with Ed Woodward, he called me last Thursday evening saying he's very satisfied with and fully supports the reforms, the new format of the Champions League.
Yeah.
The only thing he wants to talk about was FFP, when obviously he had already signed something else. Now, these guys knew everything about it, and behind the idea, you know what? I'll tell you what. Here's the reality. I think Blue Talk FC, Talk Blue FC. I'm sorry. What's your name, bro? What's your name?
My name's Jordan.
Jordan, right?
Jordan, yeah.
Yeah. Jordan, you have different memories with football. You have different memories with football. I have different memories with football. You know what?
100%.
Every single one of us who love football would want. I wanted my kids to support Arsenal, and I want to. I want to pass on this legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the reality: nobody cares about the fans.
No.
Nobody cares about the coaches. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you. Pumping in money and getting in those the passes.
100%, mate. 100%.
So all the merchandises, It's all about the power shift. You think that right
Yeah.
now UEFA has come out with a statement that they don't want they want all the players not to participate in the international competitions because they are referring them to do so, and they're all asking all the fans to gather. It's not for football.
Never.
It's a big power shift.
It's
It's
a
a big
complete
power
money
shift.
hungry. Money hungry.
Yes, yes. And right now, UEFA were the ones who were actually making the most amount of money compared to the fact that, they were all controlling every single thing was going under them, like UCL and everything, the competitions. But financial fair play rules is a joke because in a single season,
Definitely, mate.
Paris Saint-Germain went out all out of their way to actually buy Neymar and Mbappe. So I don't believe in UEFA being fair. They are not fair.
And also, mate, you've got to see it this way that it's it's clearly unfair. And I'm not saying FIFA and UEFA were the best. They're not. They're not that good as well. But we're also saying that Super League is far worse than UEFA and FIFA is, because FIFA and UEFA, they're bad as themselves. They're not 100% perfect. I'm not saying that, but I'd rather have their system than the one that we're looking at, where it's just closed play. No one else can come in. It's just 15 big teams, and it's diabolical, mate. It's a piss take. It's ruined my childhood. Gonna ruin the next generation of fans. It's stupid, mate. I've got nothing else to say, and yeah, mate, I'm not sure what to say.
Jay, I have a question to ask you, Jay. If you're there on
Yeah.
the stream, bro.
Yes. Go ahead.
Here's a crazy question. It looks like all these teams have signed a contract to play this competition for minimum of 23 years from this August. 23 goddamn years. And here's Olivier Mitzlaff, CEO of RB Leipzig, has spoken about European Super League. He says, we're advocates of sporting competition, and a sporting competition in professional football means fighting to achieve a position in the domestic league table that allows the team to take part in international competitions. For us, changing this is absolutely out of questions. We reject any plans to establish a Super League. These German clubs are actually showing every single one of them what morals mean, and they're higher than making money. Let me know your thoughts on this, Jay.
Well, first of all, I think the German clubs, I think they have a fan ownership as well in that. So the fans
Yes,
have a lot to
51%.
say.
51%, yes.
Yeah. So the fans have a lot to say in that. That might be one reason. Secondly, I don't think it's confirmed right now that the German teams are not going to come, because I think there are about 2 or 3 more teams that are supposed to join. That's what I know of my knowledge. And another thing that I would like to say is that, do you remember when the Premier League started? It was a
92.
similar situation at that time.
Right.
The first division teams were like cut out, and there was a new league that was starting.
Oh yeah,
There was
yeah,
three
yeah,
teams.
yeah, yeah. It was a similar
Right, yeah.
situation. I remember
Yeah,
this.
it was a similar
Very
situation
similar.
at that time.
Very similar.
Yeah, there was a lot of disharmony and everything. But look where we are today. Everyone, the Premier League is the best league in the world. So
Yeah.
we might be ridiculing this right now, that it's pathetic, it's ridiculous. But maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the line, we might be enjoying this league. We might be saying, "Wow, these are the best teams that are playing." Look at the IPL, for example, in the cricket. You have 8 teams. You have overseas players. It's the biggest cricket tournament. It's the biggest spectacle in cricket. So the Super League might be something like that. We as of now, I think we don't have concrete information about what the league is all about. Whether the teams are going to play in the Premier League, whether the players are going to be out of the World Cup. They're not going to be a part of the World Cup.
Okay. I'm sorry, I did not mention it to you. I'm really sorry for everyone who's not watching this. The official update is here. They've already opened up about it that the players who are representing in this European Super League will not be allowed to play World Cup and the Euros. It's official.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, I'm speaking about from the players' perspective. Right? We don't know what the players are going to do, what the managers take. I think Klopp gave a statement on the Super League some time back. He said it was ridiculous, and the only place he wants to be is in the Champions League because of the history and everything. So we don't know how the managers are going to take it, how the players are going to take it. How's UEFA going to, what's their stand going to be on this? So there's a lot of things to contemplate, and they've given a starting date of August, but I think August is too soon, man. It's pretty soon. I don't think it's going to start in August. It's going to take some time. But as a fan, I think it's just the way it's come out, like suddenly out of the blue. I think it's and especially the way the teams have given, every single team. Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, everything, every single one team of them, they put the message out on their Twitter account at the same time. They released the the official announcement at the same time. So it just hit us. Every single fan, Man United fan, Chelsea fan, everyone is taken aback. I don't know how it's gonna how fans are gonna. And one more thing I would like to tell you, IG, that you say that football is a fan sport. Fans are everything. But do you think the owners, UEFA, the people who are making this, do you think they care about the fans? And one more thing I would like to tell you is that we are saying, that as we as fans are going to boycott, we're not going to buy merchandise, we're not going to watch the games on TV or go to the stadium. But all the owners, every single owner, they might have thought about this. They know that the
I,
fans are going to react in
I
this way.
think Jay, you made a very excellent point, and I'll tell you why you're right in this. It was an awesome point. So here's the update. So board member at an English club joining a Super League, he says that this is not a civil war; it's a nuclear war. To be honest, the owners are not that worried about bad PR. They were expecting it. The job is to
Exactly.
maximize profits. The wider good of the game is a secondary concern. So it looks like 4 to 5 businessmen actually came up with the idea. They gave it they were waiting for UEFA's official plans to how are they actually going to change the format of the Champions League. They saw that and they thought, you know what, they've not increased the finances this year. I mean, going forward, they would want to see. Everyone is actually having a very bad time compared to the if you actually talk about the whole pandemic situation. No fans, they're suffering. We all know that. It's they need money. They need a cash pump. They need to go back. Everyone needs to go back financially, even a common man right now. So they thought, you know what? Is there an opportunity we can actually bypass all of this and can we overpower UEFA? I'll tell you what. They did this and they're very much serious about it. And right now, they are actually trying to test the resolve of UEFA. The big question is, um, how exactly are UEFA scared enough? Are they going to fight back? They look like they are going to, but it's a big power shift. And right now, if UEFA and everyone else actually let this happen, let all these 12 teams make a league of their own. If this happens, trust me, the power shift is pretty much simple. Every These are the new power people, and no, there is no end to this madness. There is no end to this madness because
I'm gonna be honest,
this
mate.
starts. Yeah.
Um,
Uh, yeah, Jordan.
I've seen an article here that says Chelsea and Man City clearly. The only reason why Chelsea and Man City wanted to join is because they felt pressured because all the other 4 Premier League teams joined because of the money, and Chelsea and Man City are not really needed of the money, so they didn't want to join, but they felt left out. And what I'm feeling here is the only way UEFA and FIFA are going to get these teams back on track on their own side is more money, mate. I highly doubt the fans or anyone else is clearly money driven, and all I'm going to say, mate, is more money might bring the teams back to UEFA and FIFA, and that's the only way that's going to bring this back.
So
Can I
we have
say,
someone
say
else.
something?
Saurav, yeah, please tell me, Saurav.
Yes, I have a question to everyone who is just talking about the owners who are just wanting money and power. For that they're doing all this PSL stuff. Just one question: why a team like Ajax Amsterdam, having so many good players, being in the Champions League semi-final, cannot even hold on to a single player of that caliber, while Aston Villa, who were pretty much battling relegation in the Premier League, are still hold on to a player like Jack Grealish? Can anyone explain me this? If playing Champions League gives you enough money, then why Ajax Amsterdam, Porto, Benfica, clubs like these has to sell every time? Just give me a valid example. Yes, I know that PL gives you a lot of TV rights, of course, a lot of money, of course, but from perspective of European Championship, what Champions League has given to Ajax or teams like Bordeaux. I remember when we bought Shama, Bordeaux was in the semi-final. You remember that season?
Right.
I just want to
So
say the comment there is very factual. That is 100% true. That's the YouTuber. That's a good comment.
that is exactly my point. Why no one is trying to buy a team like Ajax Amsterdam? I just don't understand. I'm an Arsenal fan since childhood, but I truly feel that world's greatest club is Ajax Amsterdam. because they have provided with players, philosophy, everything for football. And for football, they have worked the most, and yet they are the ones who are being deprived the most. Why? Why is it? I just want to ask it to UEFA. My ball is on the court of UEFA. They can answer. If they are fair, then why the teams like
Aji,
this?
Aji, to
Yes.
put it simply, they're turning football into soccer.
Oh yes.
Excuse me, mate. No. Listen, I feel like the Super League, yeah, is going to be such a good thing for football, you know? Because listen, imagine playing against Real Madrid, yeah, and then it's going to be so amazing to playing against this
Mate,
big teams, man.
why would it be amazing, mate?
You'll be sick, bro. Just imagine going there, going to Spain and playing
Well,
against Real
if you want to
against,
I tell
Okay.
you what,
sick.
I agree. I agree.
Oh.
If you want to experience it week in week out, you have got a FIFA for that. Play it. There is something which is special. There is something which is special about those important games. If you see them week in week out, trust me, you don't want to watch it again and again. You don't want to. There's something special moment, and it's gone. It's over.
Exactly.
So I don't. There's something that has to be special, and I think that special thing is gone. I
Week
used to
in,
look
week
up.
out. It's stupid. I don't know what Super League are thinking, mate, but they think we're going to enjoy the games week in, week
It would
out.
be
Big
sick,
games.
though. It would be sick. Imagine, bro, just playing. Oh my god. I would love it. I would love it. Personally, I would love it. I don't even know, man.
Wait. Okay. Personally, can you please reveal yourself? Like, what's your name, by the way?
I'm Michael.
Michael. Okay, Michael. What? Okay. Apart from the, or should it? You think that go forward with it, right?
Yes, I feel like it could be something refreshing for football, like as a whole. You know, you just if
At
it's
the
if it's not
expense of
good,
others.
if it's not good, then alright. But like, I just feel like they can
Yeah,
do
but
so much with this because it's like something different. You know, we haven't seen it before. I mean, I know it's bad with the all. You can't go down. Like there's no relegation. I know about that part, but everything else, I feel like it's fine.
Mate, personally, I think you should shut the fuck up, mate. Because I'm fucking being... He was so
Oh
fucking...
my god, fuck up, man.
okay. We don't. You know what? Those guys need to be
Who
away
was that?
from our live stream, anyways. So yeah, no problem. So Saurabh, to ask you to answer your question here, I have a slight answer to it. So I don't know why people don't buy the club itself, but one thing is pretty much clear that I would want to say is that the whole business model of Ajax and those teams that you mentioned, Porto and Porto, I think their whole ambition is to actually stay on top of the Portuguese football. But trust me, the money that a Real Madrid would bring into the Champions League when they are in the semifinals is different when you have fans in the stadium than an Ajax. It's different, and you have to accept it. It's like women's football and men's football. Men's football gets more amount of money, and probably that's the only reason why they get paid more. And that's the same reason why I would want to give you in terms of an Ajax being in the semifinals, and there's a big difference, and you have to agree to that. But that does not give them the right. See, you know what? As we already mentioned, that this is money driven, and it's not just a small amount of money. It's not even double the money that they would earn, even if to just participate in this. We're talking about for just participation, mere participation. They are earning just to say yes to it. It's 200% more. Like for a club who actually joins in, I think might get 15 to 20 million to qualify for the Champions League, or rather 45 million. If that is the case, they're getting 10 times that just to say yes.
But what is the problem with it? My question is that if that amount of money can that kind of a revenue is coming for football, the most of it is not coming to the club. The most of it is getting into the UEFA. If you just check out the history of FIFA getting the World Cup to Qatar, the executives there were paid like in billions. They were given special visits to some foreign places. They were given so much. Why? What are they doing for football? Just answer me. If there is corruption in UEFA and FIFA, why wouldn't the clubs will feel bad about it?
IG, Bruno Fernandes has made a statement on
He has
Insta.
just he's actually copied, or rather replied to Daniel Podence. Actually, he's actually used Daniel Podence images, I guess. So we created money, and now money will destroy us. Exactly, kind of thing. Dutch league is not competitive, but other leagues, that's the answer. Yeah, yeah. The Belgium league wants to join the Dutch league. What? Okay. So the question will be, what will the Premier League mean for the other teams than the Big Six? And if you remove all the 6 teams right now, West Ham are winning the league, and Leicester are second.
The Premier League won't be the same. Manchester United
Yeah, it
20
won't
times
feel
champion,
deserved.
Liverpool 20 times champion, Arsenal 13 times champion. Here you go, 53 years of Premier League already done and dusted. What else? I'm not counting Tottenham in, you know why? But still,
Nobody is actually. Haikal says no, it's not going to kill football. IG bro, it's done. Football is done without big clubs. Big clubs are not behaving like big clubs, are they? Samved says without the Big Six, Premier League will also be a farmers' league. But talking about farmers' league, everyone says Bundesliga is a farmers' league. Look at the standards of, look at the values that they have to say no to this league, man. I mean, massive amount of respect. The Belgian Jupiler League wants to join Eredivisie by 2025 to help the Belgian clubs to have more competitive games. Okay,
I have another question.
right.
Sometimes the lack of transparency is a big factor behind. Uh, have you noticed one thing that Bournemouth has been playing Premier League for 3 years, has played the Premier League 2 years, I guess, but they were not financially so sound like Aston Villa. And I'm so pretty much scared. Even Sheffield United, they have a history in Premier League before this thing also. They have played in the Premier League. But why are these clubs financially so less powerful than the likes of Newcastle or Aston Villa? Even after they get relegated, you have seen Newcastle getting relegated, you've also seen Aston Villa getting relegated, but they still have this financial problem. Where does this come from? And how is the money being spread across the team? That is a real time question.
Well, it's pretty much simple. The founding members get 420 million dollars just to say yes to it, and over the course of time, they earn somewhere around 1.3 billion.
No, no, no. I'm asking about the teams in the Premier League, like Aston
Right.
Villas and the Bond.
See, right now, what Florentino Perez has said that it is for the greater good of the football that these guys actually will earn good amount of money, and there will be a provision for the lower league, like lower clubs as well. There's not much clarity into it, but they have mentioned it that it is for the good of the football, and they look after those clubs as well. That's all they have. And right now, they have to coordinate with UEFA, but I don't think so. UEFA is in listening mode anymore. Yuvraj says if this happens, then I
RG,
believe
I'd like
there
to
will be no
point out that Cork City from Ireland have as much rights as Tottenham do to go into the Super League.
They sacked Mourinho.
They sacked
If
Mourinho
if,
because they, of
if
course.
Tottenham go to the Super League, Cork City deserve it.
Yuvraj says, bro, the question how the transfers will take place in Super League, will it be amongst the teams? Seriously, that's your question? Seriously, that's your question? Well, I don't know. There's not much clarity. I think that's a secondary question. I swear all the 12 teams will steal the good players from other teams. It's
I
like
think they'll
FIFA in
be
real
all
life.
struggling
And
about this. There's
it's
probably
like
some
FIFA in real life then.
Americans. There's probably some Americans sitting at home watching this and thinking that this is going to be revolutionary for football.
Yeah, probably American football. Deepak says a common thing between most of these clubs are American owners, John Henry, Glazers, and Kroenke. This is going to happen no matter what. This has been happening for so many years. How was the Prem created? The same with this league is going to be created. So back then, no one even argued against it. Probably because there was no probably good amount of social media then. Perez is a
And
fraud.
another
Even Madrid fans agree. No. Yeah.
point was in 2009, Arsene Wenger foreseen this situation. He said that there will be gonna be a Super League that's gonna be happening after 10 years. If you check it with Arsene Wenger's state 10 years back or 11 years back.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
these just haven't happened in like 2 or 3 years. It has been like plotting for quite some time. And why it has been plotting, it was because of the, what can I say, mismanagement by UEFA. UEFA should have known this for 10 years. If this kind of a thing was plotting behind,
So
how
do
come
you,
UEFA?
Saurav, do you think we should believe in UEFA? For somebody who robbed us against Barcelona in the Champions League to give red card for Van Persie? Do you think we should
Exactly.
believe UEFA?
My G, another
think-
update. If
Do you think we
the
should
Europa Super League-
believe UEFA, who actually robbed Chelsea of their opportunity and gifted the Champions League to Barcelona?
Exactly. That was my point. In 2013, Ribery deserved that Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or. He did everything. He won everything
Yes,
possible.
yes. But he was not given. What kind of fair play is this? I don't understand.
And here's the latest update. Wait. Oh my God, it's gone. Okay. So yeah. Arsenal president Stan Kroenke doesn't understand why all this fuss is happening. He believes that when it starts, fans around the world will gather together and thank the founders for this wonderful idea. Oh my God.
Bullshit.
Is he?
That
Is
is
he?
bullshit.
Is he actually living in his own world? Like seriously, Jay?
the power of marijuana.
But Jay, still seriously.
You can never believe Kroenke because he said we will be competing with Bayern Munich in the next 2-3 years.
Yes, he made it possible. That's the best part. We will be competing. That's
Yeah,
good
but
for
not this way. Not this way. He said we would be at the level of Bayern Munich, the level of which Bayern
Maybe
Munich
when
are
the
at.
maybe when the money comes in, he's gonna invest. That will help us maybe.
But you know what? I think UEFA would find some kind of middle ground
They have
with this tournament, because
yes,
if
they have to.
UEFA has put out a statement, they said that the players who are playing for the Super League will not be playing in the World Cup. Okay, they've said that. All right. So just imagine the World Cup without Mbappe, without Neymar. Who's gonna
No,
watch it anyway? So
PSG has not signed for it. PSG has not signed for it.
They will. Okay,
Of
forget
course,
PSG.
agreed. I
Just
agree
take,
on my
yeah,
guys.
take a look at the other teams. They're going to be very few. So anyways, nobody's going to watch the World Cup. The players will say,
no.
okay, we're getting good salary, we're playing the best team. They'll say, okay, man, we don't need the World Cup. Then what UEFA is going to do? So if they put out a
Exactly.
statement like that, it's like, so they have to settle somewhere between.
So they're actually converting real life into FIFA because nobody cares about international games in FIFA.
My
For
G,
one.
about FIFA, all the Super League teams, they cannot be in FIFA.
Wow. So crazy stuff. Pro Evolution
Yeah.
Soccer it is then.
There'll be another game. There'll
Oh
be
yes,
another
they can.
game that'll be
Do you
launched.
think they earn 420
Statement from
million
Florentino
dollars?
Perez: we're gonna make our own football game.
Oh my God! Please don't make it expensive. Simon says Wenger to talk sport. I would say that's a bad idea. This is the latest update from Wenger. Football has to stay united. That's the most important thing. And based on sporting merit and to overall respect the history that has been built through European history, I believe personally that this idea will not go far. Well,
That's true.
the boss has spoken.
That
The
is
boss has
absolutely.
spoken, ladies and gentlemen.
The excitement
And
will be over.
And in a different story, Tottenham Hotspur fans are actually in joyous mode because they're going to get the European Super League, and Jose Mourinho is sacked. I mean, two good news in the same day, man.
Doesn't
That's
change
crazy.
the fact it's not like they're gonna win it or something.
They don't even they wouldn't even care. I think why would they even care about it if they
Life
don't win
goes on.
anything? Well, of course, they've been living like that since 1991. Yeah.
But how are Tottenham into this actually? On what basis have they gone on and said, okay, Tottenham, you can be a part of the Super League?
So,
Because
They're
Arsenal have
part of the
invested
Bald
heavily.
Head Managers Association or something.
So Arteta was asked twice in his press conference about the Super League yesterday, and repeatedly he said he knew nothing about it. He confirmed it that he knew nothing about it. So it looks like they must be devastated once this news was broken out about Mikel Arteta came to know about it, and I think the players were the last people. I think just as we knew it on social media, they actually came to know about it. So according to Chris Wheatley, Football London has also learned that club staff, manager Mikel Arteta, and members of the first team squad have been left frustrated at not being told about Arsenal's inclusion in the Super League before the official announcement was made. They did not even come to know before the official announcement was made. They didn't even know about it. How crazy is that? I mean, Abhay is in the live stream. Abhay,
Yeah, I saw a
I'm
post of
I am going to give you 2 minutes, and I'm going to give you time to give a rant. Go for it.
It's a shit. It's a shame for football. RIP Liverpool 1892 to 2021. I'm not saying, it's everybody saying, every Liverpool fan. And it's a shame for Liverpool.
Do
Winning
you think
19 titles.
Jurgen Klopp will stay at Liverpool after listening to this shit
No,
idea?
no way. He will not stay. He will join Bayern.
He'll join Bayern. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a big possibility. Players and managers are not going to stand for it and resign most probably. If they resign, this won't go forward. This is like you're forcing a marriage on your daughter. It's
But why wouldn't they do it? Because UEFA hasn't given them much as well.
RG, you
It's
know how America has a plastic crisis. They don't have enough plastic. I think the Super League is a good way to generate plastic.
Tuchel also found out about it only yesterday. Even Ole didn't know about it. Only Tuchel knew it before. Wait for Arsenal to relocate to Los Angeles. It reminds me of my Inter Miami IGFC. Okay. Well, they managed to turn football into soccer. Yeah, well, top 10 is coming on United Stand. Couldn't care less. And as long as we're actually looking at it, I think UEFA will definitely prevent every player to play for their country. They're gonna stop them. They're gonna ban them. They're gonna do every single thing in their power to stop this mayhem. But
RG, you know something? The only reason that this is happening, the clubs in the Super League don't believe that they will be kicked out of the domestic leagues. So what the domestic leagues should do, they should deduct points from all the teams. 10 points, 20 points, it doesn't matter.
That will cause even more mayhem. Trust me on this.
No, it should
This
be
will
it
cause
should be a warning.
what kind of a warning? What kind
They
of a
don't
warning?
believe that they will be kicked out of the
No,
domestic
no
leagues.
12 clubs that has entered ESL has no, is not even a bit scared. They're not even a bit scared. They know that UEFA, FIFA, and the APA are gonna oppose this. They knew it all the time. They aren't scared at all. They know the consequences, and they just went straight in. We're gonna fight it. We're gonna make it successful. And you know who are the people backing it? It's JP Morgan. It's not a joke. They have invested 4 billion. That's not a single kind of joke, and it will be happening.
you
And
know what?
how
You know,
successful this?
everyone who's actually watching this, or rather who has actually come to know about European Super League, they don't give a damn about this idea because they think that it's not going to be successful. The same thing they are thinking about the Premier League right now. They don't give a damn about it because they have already made their decision. And I completely agree with you.
RG, there
What
is
Saurav
one
was saying.
thing that shocks me. You see the reaction that UEFA did to this. They didn't give that same reaction when it came to the racism. That's shocking.
true. That's very true.
Florentino
That's
Perez is
true.
the biggest group behind all of this. The fact that he's been planning about the initiation of this league itself is scary. He was not alone. Andre Agnelli. There are more people involved in it. Florentino Perez might have been the mastermind, but you can't do anything alone. There is Andre Agnelli. I'm pretty much sure Stan Kroenke is there, but the Ed Woodward. These guys have literally been pushing for the big. And we always ask ourselves, do we trust the process under Mikel Arteta? My question is, do you guys trust the process under Stan Kroenke? Like, do you guys believe that there is a better Arsenal since this leadership? Because I don't think so. I have no flipping idea. Is there anything positive since they came in? I don't know. I was starting to believe them. I was the one who was backing them on this channel. But trust me, this is a different kind of a backstabbing thing that I could ever get. Well, politics all through it all. Arsenal with a selective stance of PLM over Ozil genocide comments. The
I heard
hypocrisy is.
this. I heard this on AFTV IG that it was said that the reason why the American owners have gone for the Super League is because they cannot digest the fact that you invest so much money into your team, and there is a possibility of you being relegated at the end of the season. So the Super League gives them an assurance that at least we are going to be in it every year, and that's the reason why they have forced and started this league. Because in American NFL and all those tournaments,
NBA,
teams don't get relegated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only reason they've gone put this idea.
Ji bro,
But
I want
why
to say
would
something.
but why would Real Madrid and Barcelona opt for that?
Because Real Madrid and Barcelona, anyways, are the only two teams who compete in the La Liga. There aren't many teams. See, out of all of the leagues, I think only the
Even as
English Premier
also,
League is a team where Leicester comes forward, Aston Villa, Everton, all these teams are coming forward. If you look at La Liga, every season it's just three teams: Atletico, Barca, and Real Madrid. Only these three teams are winning the league. So it's anyways if they go out of the league as well, it wouldn't matter much. That's why I think, and the amount of money that they are getting, Madrid is in a crisis, Barcelona is in a crisis. Everyone needs money at the moment.
but why are
Kaushik, one sec. Kaushik, if you want to join in, send me a message on Instagram. I would have to send you the link of this for you to join in. Um, I'm from Portugal. Finally, I can expect Benfica to win the Champions League. Now is not the time. Uh, Kaushik, I've asked you to join in the live stream. Mo, if you want to be in the live stream, you could ask more politely again, rather than sabotaging everyone else. Barcelona are broke. See, you know what? The mastermind of Joan Laporta coming into Barcelona also is a bigger idea, because since he came in, he knew all along, if Barcelona have announced in a very positive way that they are a part of the European Super League. That's how shameless they are, and they know it because they are in debt. I mean, even if they get whatever money they're going to get in the first season, they're going to pay it in debt, because that's how neck deep they are in debt. So talking about Barcelona, I've lost all the respect for them since 2015 because of the shit things that they've done in the transfer market. They
I
just
would
killed
have
their
rather
own
had
club.
Nobita for Barcelona.
Okay, Mo can on the live stream, no problem. Kaushik, if you want, let me in. I will let you in. Chinese Super League will be the highest paying domestic league in the world. Wow, we're
Hi Ji
already
bro.
considering it. Yeah, Abhay,
You
tell
know
me.
what would be best?
Yeah, Jay.
I think if the Super League, if they treat it like a like a like a World Cup or the Euros, I think that would be something
Fresh.
which could help both parties. I think because like something that happens once in 2 years or at the end of the season when the Champions League games are done, when everything is done, and then you have this tournament. I think if they try that in the first season, I think both the UEFA would also be happy and Super League also can go through. That's what I feel. If they can do something like that.
Hi Ji bro, I want to say something about Champions League.
Tell quickly.
Yeah. It's done. Champions League is done now. If every big club leaves, PSG and Bayern are the only competitive. They only fight for the trophy. Other teams are dead, man. It cannot happen.
Bro, they don't give a damn about what we think, so don't even throw in an idea. That's why I was dejected when I actually was making the my video in the afternoon. I asked myself, can we do something? UEFA, FIFA, FA, anyone, they can't do anything. What the fans are probably the last people. I mean, it looks like we are just the audience. We're just there to clap when they support when they want us to clap, and when they don't. I mean, I don't know. Can we do something? Can we do something?
no,
Not
no, we
watch the
can't.
games is the only option.
No, right? Okay. Yeah. I
That,
haven't felt this much helpless since I actually graduated.
Idea, how is Spurs even an elite club? Leicester have more prems than them.
No, no, it's not. It's not that more. I think if you talk about Tottenham, see, you guys can say anything wrong about Tottenham, but they have been the only club apart from Liverpool who have been who has shown positive in their balance sheets. So they're making money. They're making some crazy amount of money, and they're considered in the top six as well. So I think Spurs are getting the respect only because they're also an EFA member. So I think they have got the respect, and no matter whatever we feel here, I think in a larger aspect, Tottenham Hotspur at least, I think they were 10th in that all-time most expensive clubs, or rather, highly valued clubs. They were ranked 10th by Forbes, so they're making money. That's the reason why
My,
they're
my,
here.
Wait. Money from where? Udi Cup? From a Chinese company?
No, by qualifying for the Champions League every single damn season, they're making money.
Where season? They go to Europa League and they
See, the
surprise from
clubs that are
Croatia.
the clubs that are see, you know what? If you are actually going to include 12 clubs or 15 clubs who are going to get guaranteed spot in this league, you better make them money. That's the only reason why they've approached you. If you say no to that, it's your complete
No.
choice. But they only
Listen,
approach you if you're going to make money.
okay, listen. If they're saying elite clubs and they're gonna make like example 15 to 20 teams, why are they not even adding Porto or Ajax
They
or
have
PSG?
approached Porto. They approached Porto. Porto declined. They might have approached Ajax. They might have declined. Dortmund have declined. Bayern have declined. Paris Saint-Germain have declined.
Wait. How Porto? I thought Fabrizio said Bayern and
Hey, Porto
Porto.
have more Champions League than you and me.
Hey, bro. At least
They won it with Mourinho. Damn it! That's the biggest insult. They won it with Mourinho, with Nuno Espirito Santo as one of their goalkeepers.
No, bro.
Backup.
Respect to Mourinho, bro. Respect to Mourinho. He's leaving because of that shit league.
You don't know why he was sacked. Stop assuming things. Kaushik, IGA, can I get a link? Kaushik, go to Instagram or Twitter, send me a message so that I can send you a link. How will I send you a link? Right? I can't put a link here. Everyone will be in my live stream, and I can only add total six people, man. Abhay, I have one question for you, and after that, I think we have to give your place to someone else in the live stream. Abhay, last question: do you support? Like, if you know that Liverpool are going to get into this, will you keep supporting Liverpool, or you can't even switch to Barcelona now?
No way. I'm not
So
switching to any other clubs. I'm watching simply Premier League. Leicester winning or West Ham winning. That's happening.
No.
I'm supporting PSG, man. It's time to go. Yeah, why? They are doing. If they do not join, I will support Liverpool. If they leave, I hate Super League.
Listen, support Mumbai City. Owned
I
by
hate,
Sheikh
man.
Mansour.
I hate Indian football. And now it's Champions League to AFC Champions
my
League.
God, this
FC
guy
Goa.
is-
What's happening here?
Abhay, I
Was
have a
getting
question for you.
FIFA
Abhay, I
in
have a question for
20
you.
So
July
Wait,
in
Jay.
with PS4,
Wait, Jay.
but I cannot get it now because no
Abhay.
clubs are there.
Abhay, bro. Predict next season. Predict Portugal squad next season. The line.
No way. No, I can't
Portugal
predict it.
squad. You're talking
Without
about Portugal
Felix,
squad.
I mean line.
Ronaldo.
I will read to you England best 11 for this Euros. Nick Pope, Matty Cash, James Tarkowski, Ben Mee, Matt Target, James Ward-Prowse, James Madison, Declan Rice, Jadon Sancho, Ollie Watkins as a striker, and Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. It looks like Jack Grealish has done this possible, isn't it? He was angry with Gareth Southgate not picking him up, and he just pulled the biggest rabbit out of the hat. And for Spain, Herrera, Elizondo, Dani Garcia, Galan, Merino, Alberto, Parejo, Navas, Moreno, Aspas, Oyarzabal. This could be the potential Spanish 11. I mean, what the hell is this all about? And this guy says, I'm joining NBA, EPL done. What?
Bro, I am joining IPL. EPL is done
Listen.
Next season.
I can't believe
Football, man. CSK.
Sorry?
No.
Oh,
Listen.
yes.
Listen, IG, football is turning to Formula 1.
Oh my God. Up the Canaries, come on, Norwich Bookie, Premier League top scorer. Imagine the scenes, Buendia rating. Oh my God. Arts has already shifted. You could support RB Leipzig. There's a win-win for you. Which player has the highest FIFA rating outside the 12 teams? Mbappe. Yes. Holland and Mbappe. Arsenal said it was midweek league though. It is a midweek league though. Fabio Silva up top for Portugal. Imagine the sitters miss.
It's Lewandowski, not Mbappe.
Okay. EPL done. I'm joining bloody Burnley. It was just a joke. Clubs are becoming franchise. Yep. So I think if you're watching this, Kaushik, I've sent you the link. By the way. If you want to be a part of it, let me know.
Oh yes, Leicester will finally be a big club.
They are bigger than Tottenham in terms of Premier League. So what
Well,
you're on
it
about?
turns out the prophecy was right. Man City will never lift the Champions
Why are you
League.
crying, bro? Why are you crying?
So relax. Stop fighting. It's not about you guys. So Kaushik, welcome to the live stream. Kaushik.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, Kaushik. Welcome to the live stream.
Hi, welcome. Thank you, IG.
Yeah. So, next 2 to 3 minutes, if you have a rant, go for it.
Have you seen Gary Neville's podcast video?
Yes.
In he in that video, he clearly mentioned why the Liverpool fans sing why you know walk along because and IG Liverpool is one of the historic clubs, right? The Hillsborough disaster that all happened now. It does not have any value now because of this shit league and Man City's Aguero moment. Do you agree or not?
I completely agree with you, bro. 100%. 100%. But
And yeah,
imagine the money that is actually getting generated. It makes you forget all the values. So the amount of the money we're talking about is astronomical. That's why
IG.
it's purely money driven. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, end of the day, money is important, right? But
But
we
how much?
shouldn't forget the tradition of the
Yes,
football.
exactly.
IG. The thing is, after you get all this money, it's not like Kroenke is gonna support Arteta. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, Arteta, you get like 5 million extra out of the 500 million.
Funny,
You
Yes.
can
funny,
you can stand another French league flop.
Finally, people will stop excusing about Pep having money.
You know
Because
what?
of this,
Yeah.
Super League now, Invincibles and Centurions are based now. These are those achievements because they are not of value now, and Barca sextuple also.
Kaushik,
You know
bro,
what?
relax. It
Leicester
will, it
might
will not
become
happen. It will not happen. We have Boris, bro. We have Boris, the Prime
I have a
Minister of
question,
England.
IG.
Imagine, no, no,
IG, I have
no.
a
Money
question.
can make every person's mind change. Remember, if I give you money, IG, to do some dangerous, will you do?
No.
No, I will give you crores. Then you will do. Same way, they will give lots of money and make them greedy for it. Simple. And Bayern Munich are not that nice. First of all, they are also very greedy. And let's not pretend that also because
IG. I have
you all you know how Bundesliga runs, right?
Right.
They
Right.
buy every
IG. I have a
best player.
question for
So
you, IG.
let's not pretend.
Yeah. Jay was it right?
Yeah. I have a
Yeah,
question
Jay.
for you.
Yes.
If I come up, like, consider this genuine, okay? If I come up to you tomorrow and say, IG, I'll give you 5 million every year. Stop your IG Gunner channel
Mhm.
and start a Man City channel. Will you take it or not?
No.
Five
And
million
if
in
you would have said
5 million,
Tottenham, I would have
5 million.
slapped you, asking your address and reaching you out to you. But you went with Manchester City. I'll give you good points for that because you did not go to Tottenham. That would have been
Yeah.
a bigger insult, but I won't take it, bro.
IG, bro, you don't
I
understand,
won't
bro.
take it. I
IG,
won't
Ten
bro,
take
But
it.
I
million,
have a
15
question here.
million.
I have a
Yeah,
question here. Can I say?
yeah, please.
Now, if the ESL, after all this, succeeds, now what will be the future of UEFA and FIFA? How do you guys see the future of these two organizations if ESL succeeds?
They have only one idea: stop this all ranting and everything. What he's doing, Alexander Safrin, call Florentino Perez. They can actually conduct this in a very amicable way.
I
Yeah, that's
hope
what they're
Perez
going
dies
to do.
very
That's
soon.
what they're going to do at the end of the day.
So he's gonna cry. What he's doing, he doesn't want to lose power. And right now, the power shift has taken place. It's with Florentino
Is
Perez. He did
is
this
it
No,
once.
no,
crooked?
no.
In my opinion, I think they made it because of Barcelona having like a lot of problems and Real Madrid having a lot of problems, and UEFA stopping them by investing on players or getting like money, a lot of money from other companies. So I think Perez made that league that they can like finish their problems and spend that much on players.
So I have wait. Sorry to interrupt you more here, but I have a very important thing to tell you guys. If I actually told you guys about Ballon English. They came up with Real Madrid, the success and failure of the Galacticos era. I told you guys to check out that video. If you have, I don't know if you have or not. Has anyone checked that video?
Yeah, I watched it.
How is it?
It was good. I watched like the first 15 minutes. I didn't watch the rest.
You have to watch the whole. It's a 36-minute video. If you guys have time, go and watch it because
Send it to me.
that is when.
Send the link. Send the link in the
Wait,
in the private chat.
I am going to send the link of this to every one of you guys. Okay, I'll send it to you. So
When is
that
this shit is starting?
sorry,
When is this shit?
August of this year. They're
August
desperate for
is
money, bro.
not.
August of this year.
First of
So
all, we are in the middle of a global pandemic, as you all know, right?
right.
What the heck is this needed? Because UEFA Champions League is already generating so much money, and why the heck they should change it? And now every single club will try to join this tournament, and they will forget everything, tradition, everything of the football.
There's no tradition left, Kaushik. It's over.
In our club there is no tradition. I know that.
And
Rest of the
what
clubs
next,
I'm
man?
talking
Are they
about.
gonna put a Super Bowl?
Sorry.
What's next? Are they gonna put a Super League Super Bowl event?
Yep. It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like an NBA kind of a thing. It's just that.
Listen, the
We'll-
worst,
we'll-
like in my opinion, sorry for interrupting, but the worst thing that about that thing when they bought Real Madrid, the 2000 and 2006 days when they bought Zidane, Beckham, the worst thing, the money came from the government by itself. Like that shows at that moment, Real Madrid, when they won titles after titles after titles, and they get that much money, and you take the money from the government, it's just embarrassing. That shows you cannot do nothing. Basically, you cannot do nothing without the government. Like if you're winning that much titles and you get the money from the government, what do people call you? And I'm sorry, but when I see in Twitter, no one cares about it. Just because of how big is Real Madrid, doesn't mean the other clubs who have rich owners like PSG, Juventus, RB Leipzig, Man City, like the other clubs who are rich, you know.
You actually you are smart enough to tell you to use the words rich and name Man City fourth in that list. That was very humble of you, but then they should be first there actually. Okay, get your point. I get your point. Perfect points, Mo. I think love these views. Your click says this means players like Messi, Ronaldo, and other big players can't even be in FIFA 22 because it requires license from FA. And is you know what? Right now, who will be shitting their pants? La Liga president Javier Tebas. He'd be shitting his pants. He made sure Messi stays until he dies in Barcelona because La Liga is relevant because of Lionel Messi. He's gonna shit his pants tonight. I think he might have. He
I
definitely
hate
has.
you, IG. You made it. You made it. You and your FIFA career mode. Why did you do it? Even the tournament, bro. You remember when you did the tournament in FIFA? When
I
you
know
added
it was a joke
I'm
actually,
the
and I
guy.
lost
I'm
it.
responsible.
listen. If Timo Werner scored that penalty against you, there will be a bit of luck. There will be a bit of luck.
I can still play that.
IG.
I'll still have the settings. Yeah, Kaushik.
Imagine the fixture, schedule fixture. If these guys makes the matches in Dubai, that area, then what the hell will happen to the players? Just imagine. They have to go to Dubai, then come to England and play again. They have they have
Just
been
imagine what Harry Kane must be going through right now. Should I leave Tottenham or not? Should I stay? What should I do?
I think it was players' power. I think that's the whole reason why Jose Mourinho is not here. That also could be the reason. Kane would have said to Daniel Levy, either he stays or I stay. Boom. Jose Mourinho sacked.
IG, is there any rules for the competitions? Like what will happen if the competitions like official start?
Not yet.
Yes,
Not
yes.
yet.
Yeah, no, there are a few rules, I think.
Griffey says no to the Super European League. Ronaldo should start playing basketball. He'd be great because he can jump well. Kane should join a big club like West Ham. Oh, Guts Goes Berserk says I'm supporting Fenerbahce. Oh, another Manchurian snake. Anyways, so Salman is here. We have to give Salman the
Aji,
thing.
I'm sure now that Lingard will stay at West Ham.
He has to. He has to. There's no other option. And Manchester United couldn't care less about selling Jesse Lingard or keeping Phil Jones. They'd be like, we did rather start Phil Jones week in, week out. No chance of sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Imagine watching Manchester Derby for 5 days in a season. I mean 5 games in a season. How boring is that? I'll call Manchester Derby to Manchester Gay.
And funny story, all the players have to turn up in their next fixtures with this confusion. What's going to happen with their future? Can they play the country or
the
not?
worst thing,
Shitting their pants right now.
I know. The worst thing also, when this competition happens, I can't believe like the Real Madrid players moving every single country in every week. Like going to England, going to Italy, going to Spain, and then back to Spain, and then going to other countries.
So here's a strong question. Prajwal says, what if every players in that team refuse to play and even managers? I think they're risking their job, they're risking their money, they're risking literally everything. So yeah.
Andre Herrera just spoke up. You saw. You know that. Right, Andre Herrera.
I read it. Let me just find it and put it up here about Ander Herrera. I will have to do that. You have to say something else. I'll find out about Ander Herrera and
Even Lovren also spoke. Dejan Lovren of Liverpool.
Dejan Lovren.
Did you see what's up in Liverpool, in Anfield?
Yeah, they protested, right?
Yes. So here's the image that the message that Ander Herrera has put up. He says, "I fell in love with popular football, with the football of the fans, with the dream of seeing the team of my heart compete against the greatest. If this European Super League advances, those dreams are over. The illusions of the fans of the teams, they are not giants of being able to win on the field. Competing in the best competitions will end. I love football and I cannot remain silent about this. I believe in an improved Champions League, but not in the rich stealing what the people created, which is nothing other than the most beautiful sport on the planet." What does he have to worry about? He's playing for Paris Saint-Germain.
Bro, he plays in a
Shut
rich
up!
club. He plays in a
Shut
rich
up!
club.
What the hell? I hate it. Why did I even read it in the first place, man? Who even cares about Ander Herrera? Says he took a stand, but he plays for Paris Saint-Germain. I would have loved it if he would have been an Arsenal player or a Manchester United player.
Yeah, he also played for Man United, the floppest team and Butlers in the semi-finals.
You are a semi-final FA Cup potless for 2 seasons also, bro. Yoklik says, "I will tell you these days, players don't give a crap about anything else other than their wages, and in ESL, their wages will probably triple most likely. These players aren't leaving." Big sense. I mean, that's a big talk. Yokliks. Why would people leave? Why would players leave? They're going to get, all of their contracts will be extended. I mean, suddenly we can give
even Andy Rantman is angry. Rantman, he also tweeted something. Did you read?
I saw his video, and I think, yeah.
You really think it will happen?
You know what? It does not even matter if Indian Gunnar or you think it will happen or not. They've already signed the memorandum of 23 years. They've signed it.
Wait,
they have signed it. All the founding members will be the founding members for 23 damn seasons.
Let me remember. Let me remember. I live in Sweden, right? Okay, Sweden favorite sport is hockey, so I'm gonna go and watch hockey.
All the best. Our national sport is also hockey, so no. It pains to watch hockey. I'll rather switch to cricket again. Damn it.
I'm scared.
Kabaddi Pro League is a good option.
Pro Kabaddi is nice, but what am I supposed to do for the rest of the season? It doesn't extend for 1 year. Oh my god.
Do you see what Real Betis did? They updated the table on the website.
Yes. I saw that.
But nobody's talking about Dynamo Zagreb. I think they posted something about USL.
Yes, Zagreb. I don't remember about Zagreb, but Spartak Moscow has offered
Oh yes, Spartak Moscow.
every
Right,
Spartak Moscow. They have offered
right.
all the fans of the world to actually come and support them instead, because
IG,
they want the Super
IG,
League.
just go to Brave Wanderers Twitter.
Yes, on my way. Brave Wanderers. Salman, I've sent you the link if you can join in. Uh, Brave Wanderers FC has official Twitter account of Brave Wanderers. We wish to confirm that we will not take part in any European Super League. What? What? And we won the same amount of Premier League titles as Spurs official. What? And they've retweeted that. They retweeted that. Whoa, we were only joking. Spurs and Mourinho. Oh my God! Wow. How everyone makes fun of Spurs, man. Oh wow. We won the
IG,
same amount
IG.
of Premier League. Oh wow. Yeah, tell me.
If you're Arteta, imagine.
Yeah.
And if you just recently came know about this Super League, what we will do and what what will be your reaction initially?
I will play
I
Willian against Villarreal.
I would not even care about the. You know what? That's what I will be the most clueless person in that whole squad, apart from the players, because I don't know what the future of this club is and what was promised to me when I was given the job. I don't know where this is going. So my best thing would be to get the result and probably get a
Even
good.
when
Yeah.
I also resigned from the
They have to, all the clubs that want to be the founding members have to resign from their official EFA, and then they can be the members of the founding members of this club, of this league. That's the reason why
IG, have
everyone
you
is like,
watched The Purge?
no.
Oh, okay. You won't get.
So your Clippers Spurs don't even deserve to be here. What? How did Spurs get 30 million to sack Mourinho? European Super League. आज AJ के आरू दूसरा अकाउंट. Oh, AJ के आरू. Leeds will be the next Premier League champion. Salman, welcome to the live stream after such a long time. Great to have you, bro.
Thank you, bro. How are you?
Perfectly fine. I hope you are having a wonderful
Hello.
time in the new country.
Yeah, but this European Super League shit.
Sorry,
This football.
the European Super League.
Yeah, yeah. Are you able to hear me properly?
Now I am. Now I am. Yeah, tell me.
Just a minute.
So Art says Son should leave Tottenham for a big club like Seoul FC in Korea. They are the biggest club in their city, unlike Tottenham. What?
So, so I meant to say that I will be supporting Leeds United in the Premier League from next season
And why do you do so? Why would you do so?
because Arsenal will be banned from the Premier League, right?
Is that the only reason, or because they took part in this devious league? That's why you don't want to
Because
support
they
them.
took part in ESL. That's the reason.
Oh my God. So
IG bro, I
IG, I've got
just
some
say one
news
thing.
here. The
yeah,
Premier
Rick,
League has arranged a meeting with the clubs not included in the Super League.
okay.
No Big Six in the meeting.
Oh my God.
So does it mean for the fan also that we're gonna just leave Arsenal, Manchester United, the team we support, we love since childhood,
It's
just
not about
because they
only.
are
It's not about Arsenal only. It's the football fans all together. Every football fan condemn this European Super League. There will be no rivalry between Arsenal United or Arsenal Spurs. So this is bad. This is bizarre.
Wait. Can I say something? I think I
Yep.
think I think Perez told to Spurs to sack Mourinho because if Mourinho played against Real Madrid, Perez thinks that Jose Mourinho will roast Zinedine Zidane.
the most important part is that we are just speculating. We are nothing but speculating things. We have
Listen,
listened
the
to the
owners does not give a shit about us, does not give
no
a
no.
shit about the club, does
Okay,
not give a
listen
shit
to
True.
about the city. They
okay,
just give a
listen.
shit about their family and the money.
Their pockets.
Okay, okay. But what I'm trying to say is that You have to understand one thing very simply, that how it can also change. Maybe this Super League is challenging UEFA to not be such corrupt after all. May not be bad. It may work out just fine. Why are we just rushing into just conclusions? And the first
Uh,
important thing is that we heard all the statements and things from UEFA and the players and everyone, but not from the ESL authorities. They just have been very professionally speaking. So let us see their side also, what they are planning, what they are doing. We haven't heard a lot from them. We should wait and see what are their actually plans are. That's what I think people should before they speculate.
Salman, you to say something?
who was that guy was speaking the
Saurabh.
latest? Saurabh. Okay. Saurabh, I think you are in support of ESL, right?
I'm not yet in support of it, but I would love to see what
See,
ESL is actually.
imagine one thing: this UEFA nights, the Tuesday night and the Thursday night, where teams like Barcelona or Man City, the big teams collide. It's only once or twice in a year. That's a rare matches, and football fans wait for that matches. Imagine these teams
I
playing against each other on a regular basis. Who will be that crazy about that matches? That craziness of the football fans will go away. The love for the game will vanish.
Yes, but
like
but
imagine
when was the last
Kroenke.
time when was the last time Arsenal played Real Madrid?
Arey Baba, this is not about Arsenal. This is about football
Okay,
in
then Manchester
general.
United. How
This is
many
about
times did we
football
see?
in general. It's not about Arsenal Football Club. This is about football all over the globe.
Can I just say
Prajwal
one thing?
says, wait. Prajwal says, then why should we worry about? We are not even playing for any team involved in that. He's also a football fan. I think this is the Andhra Herrera comment that he's actually said to me. Um, the main question is IG that we drew against Fulham, and how will we compete against Barcelona, Madrid, Juve with such a squad? They don't even need to compete. Samved, even if you're a founding member, you win, you lose, you end up at last. Nobody gives a damn about, because there's no relegation for you.
There
You
is no
get
re-
you get
Who,
there
you
is
get
no
to
who gonna
choose.
relegation
decide?
and tons of money
Yes,
and a lot
Kroenke,
of money.
listen, Kroenke spend Kroenke spend like less than 10% of his money
10%.
that he
That should not
has.
be even in the conversation. The only time that he actually spent his money was during Thomas Partey's
I know that
transfer.
was
That's it. That's it.
like he spends so low as an owner, as a in a big football club and in a big
Wow.
tournament like a Premier League, and then you got FA Cup, and then you got Europa League, and you got Carabao Cup, and he spent less than 10%.
Wow.
That cannot
But
even
he has been
Kroenke
but
compete
he
spends
with.
has been the owner
peanuts
since
for Arsenal.
2018.
He takes away Arsenal money to invest in LA Rams. The only time he spent money for Arsenal was for Thomas Partey. That's it.
Like I'm 100% sure he joined that competition not for
For
the club.
money.
I swear to God,
It's
not for
a,
the club. It's for his
it
other
is for
things. Like
money,
if
for
he
his
own another
pockets.
company.
It is for his pockets.
They already ruined the World Cup by extending to 48 teams. This will be the final nail for football. IG, I'm an Arsenal through and through, and if Arsenal go to ESL, then I have no choice but to support them, because I support this club, and it will be the end of me. Now, IG, I want your opinion. You changing teams? I just have a flashback of wearing a Dortmund jersey. I was just thinking, which team will I support now?
I
But
will
you know
support
what?
Leeds United.
I'll tell you what.
You
Everything
actually
is
I'll
always
support
welcome
Leon. I'll
at
support
Leicester.
Leon.
okay. So, Mo, you have
But
to
I'll
support
be
Leon.
waiting for you guys to return. But I'll be waiting for you guys to return.
Sort of. I'll tell you what. Anyone who's thinking away from this, who are actually thinking not to support. If you're from Big Six, you don't want to support them anymore. Resistance. The change is needed. Yes, this sort of change is actually very difficult to digest right now. But I know.
Imagine this tournament gets success. Then will the fans be happy?
It's time to
Everything
change,
goes
Abhay.
smoothly then.
It's time to
See,
change, Abhay. Come on,
Exactly.
Abhay.
That's my
imagine
question.
you don't even have an option, Kaushik. You don't have an option. We have to consume this content. And you know what? Everyone who's talking bullshit about it, you talk about Goldbridge, you talk about AFTV, you talk about any other content creator, Lee Chappie, every single goddamn person who's talking negative of this is going to make watch-alongs of this.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree
Is
with
going
you.
to
I
take
agree with
is going to take watch-alongs of this, preview, post-match, ratings, every damn shit about it. So do you think
Relax,
you as a
bro.
fan,
Hey,
you. No,
every single one of them who's watching this, every
IG,
single one
even
of them
you,
who's
IG,
actually
IG,
having an
IG,
opinion,
IG, IG, IG.
yeah,
hey, bro.
Even you will make this.
Aji, get a drink.
Yo, IG, bro. This
I,
shit
of
is
course,
real.
even me,
IG,
but
bro.
because I am contemplating, because you know what, it's part of the opinions, and it annoys me. It annoys me to the core that the opinions of fans is the last. They don't even care about it. Forget about making it the last option or last resort for anyone. But nobody cares about it anymore. So everyone who's moaning about on Twitter, and you know what, Yoclick says, "Wow, I didn't expect you to." I said I am getting flashbacks, but at one point of time, I am definitely gonna support Arsenal with this because I want to see where this goes. ESL players will be banned from World Cup. Anyone cares about World Cup now? Talk about the Champions League, Europa League, Premier League. Let's stick to the small things. World Cup.
If
They don't give a shit.
IG, even even pundits from Sky and PT also said something against this. But at end of the day, they will also ask for money for telecasting this,
See,
and they will charge
I
extra.
tell you what, the only
IG.
reason Sky cares so much about this is because they don't have broadcasting rights.
IG, IG,
exactly.
if you have followed Indian football closely, I know most of you don't follow this, but
Right.
I have been an Indian football fan since my childhood, and I
Okay.
support my team from Bengal, Kolkata. So the same thing happened in India also. When ISL came along, there was a valid league called the I League. There were teams like Game Post, Salgaonkar, major teams who were actually contributing to Indian football. But when the money came in, everything changed. We all actually doubted. As fans also, we actually said that we won't play the ISL. But at the end of the day, what happened? We had to go to the ISL and we had to play ISL. Why? At the end of the day, money wins. If you have money, you have better resources to show it on the TV, to make it, to marketize it, and everything. And I'm gonna challenge you that ESL, with this money, this amount of shitload of money, they're gonna make everything possible to make it successful. And I'm seeing it getting success in the near future. And UEFA are very helpless at this situation. Now, if UEFA acts on their ego, they're gonna fail miserably. We have to find a way amicably. That's what you said, I think, IG. This is the only way out. I'm
Junaid
not
says you.
supporting this.
Yeah. I understand your point, Saurav. I know I'm not going to change my team. I am not. But I'm going to look at this circus that is going all around. I'm going to remember every single one of their comments. Every single one of the content creators' comments I'll remember here because they.
Goldbridge, Gold, Goldbridge is because flip flop in the world. I bet.
Junaid says you guys are discussing about the excitement of UCL, but the major point is that low clubs will not prosper. The dream season. Junaid, do you think we care about the low clubs right now? I don't think so because it's a very
Ouch.
noble point that you actually called about. I want to see a relegation system in this whole ESL as well, but that removes the privilege, and I don't think so. The whole basis of big clubs actually being lured into it was the guarantee that they're getting here. So I don't even get your point. I don't
IG,
think so.
bro. What do I tell to my grandkids?
You know what?
Because
Tell
no,
tell.
listen. Wait,
Tell them
listen,
Lee Chappie. Tell
listen.
them
Bro,
Lee
first get
Chappie was a
married.
football
I,
That's
player.
the most
guys,
important part.
wait,
You
wait,
first
wait. I
get
did not
married.
finish. I am 15. Listen. I'm a 15 years old. I'm a 15 years old kid, and football is literally destroying themselves.
Yes,
If I
I'm
had
28.
grandkids, what do I tell them? I tell
if
them
if
an
uh,
American.
No, IG. No,
if
no, no. Bold of you to assume that these Americans are gonna add a new hospital system where you cannot give birth to kids, but
I'll tell you. I'll tell
through
you what. I'll tell
money.
you what. I'll tell you what. There's a rule in NBA wherein you can't sit with the as an owner. You can't sit with the players on the ground. You can't. You get fined for it. It's a very bizarre set of rules that they put in. Okay, they're gonna bring those kind of things in this, right? So Uh, Pranay says there is no point in watching the same teams play every week in, week out. But you still watch the qualifiers, right? You watch those kind of international break. What do? You still watch it, right? IG bro, if the ESL takes place, Nottingham fans and Aston Villa fans will boast on Arsenal, City and Spurs fans about having a Champions League. Can you believe? I have to. I have to. Sky is owned by Murdoch. He doesn't care about sports, only money. You know what? As Arik mentioned, a beautiful thing. The rights of broadcasting is with BAZ and Sports. So Sky Sports are hurt there, and it hits them which hurt the most. They believe that the fans can do anything, but trust me, even if the billions and gazillions of the
Tell
fans
you
come
what,
together,
I think
nothing can happen.
JP Morgan has strong ties with Sky Sports, if you don't know.
Yes.
IG bro,
Yes.
IG bro, City and Arsenal will be the last top 6 clubs to win a European trophy.
So wait. I have got very important news for you guys. Here's the latest update regarding the damage done to the smaller clubs when these top clubs leave their major leagues. The Super League has planned a solidarity fund of about 10 million euros, which would be about 6 million euros more than what UEFA is currently contributing. Okay.
Oh yeah, mate.
Let us
Definitely helps us.
It's
also.
a tight. Yeah.
Also, they have every answer to all the problems. They have done their homework very well. It's not a small thing. They want to overturn this.
What next? A player gets injured, 200k or something.
Spurs
finish,
fans are
man.
protesting.
One more thing. The Super League clubs could be out of FIFA 22. There is a possibility that Konami, the developer of PES, will try to snap up the rights to the Super League and its clubs. Juventus are already totally exclusive to PES, and so most probably is I think Arsenal's. They are in FIFA as well with the rights, but I think Pro Evolution Soccer, this is the moment. Take that opportunity and kill FIFA where it hurts them the most. Finally, we'll have better graphics, man. Yes, so that's that, and probably I hope the best thing would be a better racism. If we can deal with in a better way with racism, to get away with racism chants.
No. When racism happens in the ESL, Florentino's been like, "Oh yeah, you got harassed. Oh yeah, sure, we're gonna give you 2k, 3k."
Well, we don't know. Let's see.
To be honest,
Yeah.
that Super League thing, it feels like racism. I'll just say why. Because it feels like when it says elite clubs, it means like the richest, like the rich clubs and the rich history. Okay, like football is for everyone. You know what I mean? West Ham can get in. Leicester can get in. Even the small clubs can get in. It's for everyone. It's not just for the rich people. Like it feels like also racism, because for how big is the clubs?
You know what? Arteta was not wrong when he said when he promised to Willian that in our third season we'll win the Champions League. He got us to the Champions League without even playing in it. Genius, and he didn't even know about it till the end. Oh my God, visionary.
No, bro. Pep told him.
Visionary. Yoklik says if this ESL shit happens, then it will destroy the economy of every league or competitions outside ESL. That should worry a lot of the countries as well. Arteta finally taking us to Summit of Europe. Arteta in. I told you he's not the wrong guy. ESL is more about money than football. Why this gives me flashbacks of the famous quote: "The rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer."
IG, you know what Click's comments remind me of?
What?
Parasite.
The movie, right?
Yep.
Okay. We live in the world. Wait. We live in the world. We live in the largest wealth gap since the beginning of the French Revolution. Yeah, Mohsen, tell me.
You think next season Pep Guardiola will touch his bald head more than touching his trophies?
I think he'll touch more. He'll touch more water bottles.
No, bro. That water bottles for Sergio Ramos. If he got a red card, and he got angry, and because it's COVID, he cannot hit people. So he'll smash the water bottle in his foot.
And funny story, according to Sky Sports Kave, he says some owners of the breakaway Super League clubs will be secretly delighted if their players are banned from playing for the national team, as they get very little financial reward for releasing players, and there's always the risk of injury. Can you believe that? Like everything is planned. Like if you come up with any reason, they have an antidote for literally every single damn thing. We should sign Sergei Milinkovic-Savic since we have the money. We should go for him. The owner should shows. You know what? You fans are actually crying about. See, all the Arsenal fans are crying about Arsenal not getting money. What if tomorrow Kroenke says, you know what, Arteta, here's 300 million. We're getting into the league. I want to win that league. Take this 300 million. Every single one of you will start supporting Kroenke.
Exactly, and nobody agrees with it.
Every single one of you.
Guys,
Sergei
trust me,
Milinkovic-Savic.
trust me.
Trust me, you never know. You never know. Money can do anything. Even the fans can turn
Guys,
around.
listen. The next 2 years. Now you're gonna say Super League is a shit tournament. Next 2 years, you're gonna say, oh, what a tournament, what a league. Respect to Perez. I know you're gonna say that.
I don't know why this Thogden guy is trying to get involved. You support Bolton. Okay. You know what? I don't even know why Ander Herrera tweeted out, but anyways, I still feel Bayern and Paris Saint-Germain are going to come to the back door. I have a strong feeling
They will
about
come. They will
PSG
come.
will come.
it.
PSG will come. Don't
The
worry.
three clubs are not named yet. So
No,
I have a
because
strong feeling they're the ones who don't want to get into this whole shit.
Actually, now you know what I suspect. You know how people are saying it's going to be boring? They might do fixing to make it more interesting.
Dunkno says
And I
Arsenal front three next season: Saka, Holland, and Sancho. Okay. Yes, sort of.
great
Tell me.
theory. Before 2008, to be an Indian fan of Manchester City, I really want to see a fan before 2008 of Manchester City. I really find it amusing because money can bring fans, and it's a fact. The
It's a
fact,
fact.
it's the very thing that you said. I've never seen a fan of Manchester City before they signed Robinho. After that,
don't
they
disrespect
are many
Rubino.
fans.
Don't disrespect Rubino, bro. He's our legend. He's a legend too, bro. Don't
Uh,
disrespect.
they will come and Leeds will win the EPL.
Okay,
Well,
IG, I
yes,
have a
sir.
question for
Tell,
Ruby
tell,
for Mo.
tell.
So as you said, Robinho is your legend, right? Mo, you, Mo, don't laugh. I have a beautiful question. You said Robinho is your legend, right? Correct. So when I thought I saw news when Man City signed Robinho, he thought there is only one club in Manchester, and he's signing for Manchester United. But when he came here, found out that it's Manchester City also is a club in Manchester.
Hey guys, I have a very big update for you guys. Here's why PSG are not in this, and why the whole news is actually a fraud. Despite requests from several clubs, Mr. El Khelfi, of course, the PSG owner, refused to take over the presidency of ECA. He explained that he wanted to help the reconstruction of football by remaining a member of the board of the ESA and especially president of PSG. Pause. He's joined the ESL. If you take you have to quit the ESA to join the ESL, and he's not taking over the presidency. Oh my God,
That
he's
is
gonna
that is what
turn over
Vinay
them
has
as well.
done. That is what
FIFA.
Vinay has done.
Oh my God, all the big six have done actually. Kroenke will still get money every year if we won't win the ESL and as there is no relegation. Stan Kroenke has
Will you
betrayed
all
Arsenal
guys
fans yet again.
buy the
Yeah,
kits
Kaushik,
next season
tell me.
of Arsenal, Liverpool, etc.? Will you buy the new kits next season?
Will you buy the new kits?
Yes.
See, I go for
Yes, I
replica
will.
because it's actually cheaper. So I think I will.
Yes, I will.
Stan says it's funny after all this Europa BS. In the end, we are gonna get banned from it. Who cares? It's all about the ESL.
Don't Perez have a good relationship with Bayern Munich owner? What's your
See,
sound?
Mo, let me tell you.
Listen,
They,
listen. If
if this
Perez, if Perez has a good relationship with other owners with big clubs, know that the big clubs will join for sure. Cause Perez can do anything.
Oh my God, Junaid, their wages are going to skyrocket. These players don't give an F. Man City have better history than Chelsea, so stop trolling Man City. Lukman says what's crazy about Kroenke is that he lives about 2 hours close to my house. So should I visit him? Don't go for these threats, bro. Trust me, you two
Visit
kids.
and kick him.
The new kids will double or triple next season. IG have connectivity issues, so left, no problem. IG bro, in July I will buy PS4 and FIFA and Cricket 19. Cricket 19? There's a thing called Cricket 19. I don't know
Oh
about it.
my God,
Look,
IG bro, I can't
look,
believe
it's all about
who the hell will lift the trophy will look so shit. The guy who will
Arsenal are going to
lift
pick
the
out
trophy
London
will
Red
look
in
so
the
shit.
next FIFA game. Oh my God. Why would Super League need PSG, Dortmund, Bayern? The clubs will buy Mbappe, Neymar, Holland, Gnabry, and all them. No one will care about Bundesliga or League One. Wow. We're not talking about changing the Champions League format. We're actually changing the whole football tier system. We're changing everything here, and it affects everything, lads. It's going to be big. Oh my God.
Champions
IG
League are
bro,
planning to start like Swiss tournament from 2024.
Oh yes, the Swiss tournament is
guys,
going to be boring.
guys, you think when the fans can come back and that COVID shit is done and the Super League is still going, do you think the stadiums will still be empty?
No,
No, it won't.
no,
Like not even half empty?
no. They're going to be back. They're all hypocrites. They're all going to be back.
In our case, it will be empty. In Man City case,
Kaushik, bhai, super savage here. मजा आ गया. Bro, politics and UEFA can't even touch Real, United, and City. They have the best lawyers in the world.
Kaushik
Ba-
bro, Kaushik bro,
Barcelona.
if we sign Messi bro, half of Barcelona fan base will come to us.
Why would you sign Messi? Why would you even want to sign a Finnish player?
He's not finished. Respect the goat.
For the past, yes. For the future, no.
Well, bro, I'm sure for the future, when he shaves his beard, he's gonna come back to reality.
He would not leave Copa del Rey for anyone.
What do you mean, bro? La Liga will be gone. Super League, bro, we spent 500 million. Barca wants 700.
Finally, Barcelona can offer a new contract to Messi. They got money now. Can't believe after all this, Arsenal going to have 0 UCL trophies. Well, for the record, the Champions League and the Europa League will commence as they are right now. So that's another hypocrisy from UEFA. Lukman says, "What the goat is not finished." Come on, IG. Anyways. So you know what they actually if you have played FIFA and if you've seen the crazy transfers that happen in the game, we're gonna see that in real life very soon. Abhay Ambani super rich and Kroenke, and guess what? His wife is an Arsenal fan. Anyways. So
Adiba,
with
last thing, I feel bad for Bruno Fernandes because he'll play with against elite clubs, so he'll have no chance scoring one goal.
you know what, Arsenal should not bring new talents in Arsenal. They should also use that whole money to buy the referees.
Yes,
Probably should have.
Daddy Sheikh money. Come on, Daddy Sheikh money.
Give it to
Give us
David
the
Dean
best
till the end of the
players.
season. Yes, FIFA will become real life. So I think this is the end of this live. I think we had I think you are the most practical man that I've ever met in terms of if I had to ever discuss this. I think I felt the same thing, exactly what you have said and what you felt, and I get your
Bro,
point.
go look at the news. That's
Yes, people often
20
mistake
Swiss
my
fans
stance.
are.
Yes, people often mistake my stance as that I'm supporting the ESL, but I'm not supporting it. But you can't stop it either. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
And you have to see what will be the aftermath of this event before
Ri-
judging or speculating anything.
Right. Rishi says if there was a proper European Super League, it wouldn't have teams like Ajax, Benfica, Porto. This Super League is a disgrace. Okay. So the first half actually had me over there. He said, I thought he was talking in positively about European Super League, but okay.
Even Chelsea's manager is also in support. European Super League. Thomas Tuchel.
It's gonna happen. You resistance is futile.
It will not. If we
It's
have Gary Neville and Roy Keane in our side, it will not happen.
shift all the broadcasting rights to Sky Sports. Gary Neville will talk about the ESL finals every single
Oh,
time.
Mo,
Yes.
Mo,
Yes.
Mo. If we give money to Roy Keane and Gary Neville, they will also be in support. End of the day, it's support matter, money.
They'll, they'll
And these
either
Sky Sports
support or
people,
they'll either keep quiet.
no, they will support it because they're getting paid and their clubs are playing. And if by chance Manchester United win, these two pundits will be also very happy because they are of their former players.
Ajibro, I have a question for you. Okay, be honest, don't be biased, even if you hate Spurs. Okay, so if Spurs official give you like a job, like an opportunity to work there, and you live in England, and you work under Spurs, like a YouTube channel under Spurs, and the kits or the rooms like under Spurs, would you accept that offer?
So there are two
To
things.
live in England?
If I say yes to your answers, that actually is giving is going to give me a lot of money. But that I could actually act as Roy Keane, not even get excited if Spurs win. But to answer your question, no, I won't.
Wait, but why? Isn't that an opportunity? Even if you're an Arsenal fan, like you could have an
Well,
opportunity
I
to.
don't know. They could make me tweet like the delete all the pro Arsenal tweets like what they did with Doherty. I would never say yes to that. And what if
No, the best part is
that's the only condition?
no, the best part is that you can be a Sol Campbell also at the end of the day.
Bro, your cam is lagging.
IG, if
Hello?
Spurs bottles this tournament, then what will?
Hello?
How will be? How will it be?
Well, that is see, death, taxes, and Spurs bottling is inevitable.
Okay,
You
now
can't
I
stop.
can hear you. Because your cam was lagging. It was like
So,
lag.
okay, Yo Click says a question. He says, so Aji, make it clear: is Arsenal and United still in the Europa League? Can we win it? Yes. As
Yes,
things
yes.
stand, Europa League and Champions League, there is nothing. There is no change in that. The teams are not
Come
out of
on.
it.
Yes.
Let's beat those
I
breakfast
IG,
oils.
now Goldbridge is going to go live with the talk done. Let's see what he's going to say. I
Yeah,
bet he will talk against them.
they are all going to be against this because you know why? Because all the fans are against it. They're going to be against it. But they don't know the seriousness of how serious this is, and it is going to happen. It's inevitable, and trust me, the first watch along is from their channels, right? So
I
with
but do
yeah,
you
yes,
see
sir.
this happening like against Villarreal? Villarreal taking a stance against Arsenal that they are supporting ESL. Or they're actually Arsenal is in the ESL for that reason. Like Lacazette took a stance against racism, and Villarreal is taking stance for football. Do you see that happening? Like situation like that?
I have an answer in a different way for you here because Villarreal have a no. I don't think so. They will take a stance. I don't.
That will be better.
I don't think so, man.
You think Perez will make his own World Cup?
He can. Right now, he's the most powerful guy in football.
Don't disrespect Sheikh Mansour. He can bring his royal family.
Stop, stop with the Sheikh Mansour every single time when I talk about money. It's business, Mo. You know that. You
IG,
know,
what team does Kroenke own?
yeah,
Last thing,
Kaushik.
last thing.
Who owns Arsenal right now? Josh, that Buddha.
Stan.
As you're right in the money, it's exactly what its junk has done. Yeah. So
Debra,
I,
you think next season national anthem of the Super League will come? Here comes the money. Money.
it is already been locked in. Because it's WWE because it's an American sport, so it's better to take the track from any American sport. So yeah, why not? Here comes the money. If they actually commentate in Hindi, it'll be two paisa
We haven't
paisa
heard
ka
anything what Ty said.
It's
What?
business.
What did Ty say, by the way?
What will I say if you have this tournament will go?
I don't know. AFTV should get
Kaushik,
relegated if they don't
Kaushik bro,
if they
Kaushik
don't
bro.
cover ESL. I don't know, something like that. But they're in it. They're in it 100%. So I don't think so. They're gonna have any other
Kaushik
words.
bro,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel bad that next season we will face Barca and Aguero will be there. He'll face against us.
You know,
Arey yaar.
Barcelona will have enough amount of money to buy Erling Haaland.
Fuck them, bro.
They
They're
will.
not gonna, bro.
You're
See,
crying in it.
man,
Listen, Khaldun Mubarak
ma-
will do the job. The 20 billion cash WWE, who's richer than America, will do everything for Erling Haaland. He wants to win the World Cup.
Yeah, Saurabh.
yeah, we think that these Dubai guys, those Sheikh Babas, are richest of the world. They are not. They are just what I can say, illiterate, even with all lot of money. They are nothing.
Richer than Dangote.
Israel is a better country than UAE, and it's not
UAE is
Wow.
that.
better than America, and you have to accept Dubai is the best city in the world.
No, not at all. It can't be.
Better than
Find me a
Mumbai.
Wow.
Lego there. In all front,
Better than Mumbai.
you what better than Mumbai?
Anything is better than
Come
Mumbai.
to Mumbai first, then we will come to Mumbai.
Tell me,
They
just let me tell you one thing. You're from Sweden. You say anything about anyone, I don't care. But as long as India is concerned, India is the best country in the world, and I'm proud to be an Indian. I can say this.
Yes.
Bang.
Oh, really? Yeah, you think
There's
the elephant
Mumbai, Kolkata,
can
every
destroy the
cities are the
world?
best.
Huh?
What?
What did you say?
You talk about Mumbai or India or Rajpur or Bihar, whatever you say, all the cities are the best than Dubai. Dubai was nothing in the 90s. They got this oiled out and they become so big. Nothing else.
Well,
They
I'm
don't have
from
any.
Jordan, bro. Jordan is the best country in the Middle East.
Okay. Okay.
We
Okay.
Yes,
we
Okay.
say we
let's
save the
cancel
whole
this
Arab.
kind of words. Cancel this kind
Uh,
of words. Leave it. This this is
yeah.
not the
These
time,
discussions are
not the
different.
place.
Yes.
Yes,
These
this is not the
discussions are
place to
It's
different.
talk.
a disgrace. It's a
Yes.
disgrace. Don't talk about it. It's a disgrace.
Okay. So with this, I think we'll end this live. We'll end this live because I think I've had a lot of European Super
IG,
League. I
IG,
want to
IG.
see. Yeah. Yeah. Kaushik. You want to say something?
Simple last question. Why
Okay.
did Arsenal left Highbury for? To get battered, to get humiliated.
No, they left Highbury because they wanted to be a bigger club with a bigger stadium, with more accommodation, with better facilities. They wanted to be in a transition phase. What Real Madrid did in 2000, Arsenal thought they should do in 2005.
Yes, but at the same time, UEFA also promised certain facilities to Arsenal that there won't be a cases like Man City or anything. We were supported by UEFA. Yes, go ahead with this plan. But we were backstabbed by UEFA. Now Arsenal doing the same
Okay,
thing. I don't care.
thank you, IG. Thank you for having me.
Lovely. It was a wonderful conversation. I think sort of everyone who joined in, Jay, every
G
single
bro,
one of them.
last words for the Prem, for the big
Last
six,
words from the
for the
na
Prem,
na
for
na
the.
na 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 na. Hey
Oh,
hey hey.
bye bye, bye bye.
Goodbye. That's all I've got to say.
Goodbye Chelsea, goodbye City. We will miss Sir Rich Abraham Abramovich days. We will miss Sheikh Mansour days. We will miss
We
So
will be
Aguero.
still
technically,
little sitter.
so
We
technically,
will be just sitter. Man
Arsenal
City will be
would still be
Man
unbeaten
City
in
will be
the
sitter. Chelsea will be
City.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Spurs will be Spuds.
Liverpool will be loser pool.
Man City,
Manchester United would be.
empty, quiet stadium. Southampton, no, Burning Ground, Burning Ground,
Momo, does Manchester United have fans from Manchester or majority are from London?
No, from London, London club. Hey, remember, Alex Ferguson, if you're watching this, bro, your glasses need to be clean because Mancini is coming home.
So with this, we end this live. Thank you so much for tuning in,
IG,
everyone. It was
IG.
yeah, of course.
Last.
Yeah.
IG,
You have
IG.
statue of Herbert Chapman, right? Outside
Okay. Yes. Yes.
of Emirates. We will have Sheikh Mansour's statue one day.
The
But
statue, let's go.
Fountain. Oil fountain.
I did, bro. Listen. When City go to the Super League, when they play in the Super League, I think the shifting the oil to the to Manchester will stop. I think it will go to Spain for Perez.
So Yoclick says, Kalyan says Zebra Chester Zoo FC, Moneychester United, Warchester divided, like Kaushal used to say, Warchester divided. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we had it. This is it. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Wonderful to have you guys here. Hope to have you more. Cheers.
Cheers.